Hello, my lovelies. How are you all? Kaishtana ti matai tai u taini kineana. I welcome you, beloved soul, into this moment. Maori kine mata turkuia. I recognize your shining light and this beautiful expression of yourself right now as we enter the space of oneness in the field. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm Frances and I am here to for some activations and some co-creation for us to create magic, and also just to do a reading and to check how everyone's doing. I have been receiving a lot of downloads and I wrote them down, but the number one thing that I keep getting is things are stepping up. Things are stepping up. There is this huge expression of us ready to be birthed, and it's stepping up because it's giving us so much authority and power in our creation, and I can really sense freedom from it, and I'm very excited for all of us because it just means no boundaries, no walls, and no rules. Of course, there is the universal rules, of course, don't get me wrong, and that's not something that is debatable, but no rules as in we are free range to create. We have the free will and the freedom to choose our creation, and nothing makes me more happier than that. And I really do feel and sense that magic is being born through every breath, through every movement, and through your willingness to co-create more. So I'm very grateful. So thank you again for joining me, but also thank you just for being yourself. I wrote down, exactly. So this is what I really wanted to say as well that's been coming through. The feminine is literally being reborn, and there is this strong pull towards trusting and herself and her gift. So I really do feel the feminine energy is just learning about really fully coming into her power and what it means to utilize those gifts and trusting those gifts. A lot of you are having third eye opening because there's a lot of activation right now with all the planetary movements. Also just within our DNA cells. I have also written yes, I feel like this is definitely a topic to talk about today, is when you're not authentically you lose your creative power, and that inner child imagination is the freedom in which we're merging ourselves back into the mother's womb, where we have our full authentic power, where we're in control, where we make our decisions, and we dance with the universe and everything at play, and we're aware of the inner dynamics and the outside dynamics. So it's like a inner union within the self, and everything just merges into light. And that's what I'm sensing for the collective. I will do a reading to see what's up. I have been traveling again, so I went on holiday. So I don't have all my cards. I'm still waiting for a package. But I would like to pick from my Goddess Oracle cards and see what wants to come through. I also want to just center into being, call in my I am presence, your I am presence, all the archangels to come forward and help assist us during this reading. I'd like to call in the Elemental Kingdom, the Well Collective, the Dolphin Collective, the Blue Ray, and so many more of our unseen teams and light that wants to help with the descension, ascension of what's going on. Let's see, please help us. Releasing the cords. We are releasing the cords, and I mean, things have shifted in our perspective where we used to see it as a cord, but now if we look at it from a quantum, these cords is just like the web. It's aspects of ourselves we still need to let go of, and things that and situations where it's not completely aligned. So we're learning to let go. And that's what releasing the cord is. It's just making sure that you're aligned with your authentic self by the people you interact with, by the places you are. And it's just choosing wisely. You can cut cords, but I mean, you can do whatever you want. I wouldn't recommend cutting a cord, but I would recommend just feeling into where the roots come from. So I say go all the way back to the roots and the source, and look after that. That always helps for me. Thank you, though. Oh, we have amazing. We have Goddess Kuan Yin of the Pink Rose, and Pink Rose is feminine beauty, and it's that beautiful softness. But Kuan Yin is just about compassion. So I'm really sensing it in my heart right now, and it's just going back into our hearts and centering and calling in compassion. I'm also feeling, actually, this is coming through really strongly right now. This is compassion for thyself. So be mindful of the thoughts that forms into your everyday, your mundane. Be mindful of the speech that you use. Just be observant of yourself and watch yourself just be with compassion and love. Ooh, relationship healing. I have this really strong feeling that sacred union is really making an appearance this year, and I do feel cutting cords, releasing, and relationship healing. It's in preparation for that period where we will be graced by the union partners of those who have come here to really anchor and balance. And if you're watching this and it resonates and you really sense it inside of you that you're one of those people, congratulations. Thank you for doing the work. Inner union, outer union, all union within the self, beautiful, stabilizing balance is much needed now on planet Earth as we are ripping through timelines, ripping through a lot of old programs that we are kind of realigning and making sure that we are back on track. And we have Our Lady of the Red Rose. Yes, and I feel like Lady of the Red Rose, Mary Magdalene's coming through, and that's all about the union. So a lot of unions happening, but we must learn to let go of those unions that don't align with us and just let it go with grace. It's run its course. Something new wants to appear in your life, and allow it to come through. Allow it with an open heart, and be gentle with yourself while you're doing it. I'm going to pick one card left for my mother piece and see what wants to come through. Our Lady of Sisterhood. Divine Feminine is waking in your heart. She guides you to apply your heart wisdom to any challenges in your life. Transforming something that was once caused concern or even fear is a chance to realize the depth, power, spiritual capacity of your soul. You are strong enough to open up and let others connect to your powerful, awakened, beautiful hearts. Yes, I feel like as she enters into the field, there is just strong trust of knowing that the power is within you. And I love that message. So thank you so much for Spirit, for all the guides that came through for help us. I am so grateful, guys. Have a wonderful day, and sending you all my love and lots of hugs.